Hello, Taurus, Gemini Cuspers. How are you all doing? Thanks for stopping by. We're going to get you some messages to see messages, not messes, but messages to see what's going on with you right now and then moving forward. All right. I already started shuffling to save time. So let's get right into this. These are general reads, so they may not resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, if you're not sure, the cusp timeline, roughly, for Taurus Gemini is May 17th to May 23rd. And apparently you're known as the cusp of energy. And it says it blends the earthly grounded determination of Taurus with the quick-witted, curious, and expressive nature of Gemini. It says you're grounded thinkers, social butterflies, and I also read somewhere where it said that many of you were bookworms. You let me know in the comments down below if any of that happens to be true. All right, so let's get it rolling here. Well, hold on. Before we do this, I am going to just briefly hit on the bottom of the deck. Well, that's just great. The sun. So already it's starting off with a good note. Sun, the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something that isn't working for you. Could be a relationship. Made a decision that you made a decision on something that just was not working for you, or I just heard in my ear less than what you really wanted. Okay, let's get into the reading and let's see if any of that makes any sense. So where you're at right now, my beautiful Taurus Gemini Cuspers, Ten of Pentacles. So that's a good card. You have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. You're really at a point of abundance right now. It's a great energy. So whatever may have happened in the past, it's as if you are over it. You've dealt with it, you're over it, and you are now moving forward. You're in a comfortable spot right now. I love this so far. All right, so what's the theme for the next, whatever, the next 30 days or just moving forward? Justice. Balancing. Your life is finally kind of like on track. You are, wait, hold on. I'm hearing something else here. Something was weighing you down, and you finally realized the truth with the situation. That's interesting. I just heard interesting that you thought you needed this person, this job, this situation. You thought you needed something in your life, and you realized that wasn't so. Your life was fine without them. Or, I don't know. You came to some sort of truth that made you realize the reality of the situation, but you're doing good. You're doing great. So let's see where we're going from here. So what's working for you right now? Your strength. Loving this. So you Taurus, Gemini Cuspers right now. What I'm hearing is with the Taurus side, you're staying very grounded. You're not getting all up in your heads. You're not getting all crazy over a situation. You have accepted the situation. And with the Gemini side, so like I said, that said you are grounded thinkers. You're really processing this in a way that is beneficial to your overall life. You're not sitting up at night thinking about this over and over and over, because I think you've already, again, processed it. You've seen the truth. And your strength, your inner strength, and the strength that you have pulled forth is really helping you stay grounded. And you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm going to be okay. Now let's see what may be a potential challenge moving forward. The King of Wands. Okay. Well, the King of Wands can be seen, and this is usually kind of a reversal, but because it's a challenge, that's how we read the cards, and what we read it kind of in reversal. And I'm going to hear, I'm so sorry. Um, I'm going to say, and I'm hearing is what I was trying to get out, putting it all into one little lump, is that be careful of, and don't take this the wrong way, y'all. Be careful of some ego or arrogance that may come from this. Because you do have the strength card. These are fire. This is fire energy. And sometimes with fire energy, the ego can kind of get in the way. It doesn't, the ego can be a good thing. It can be um, great when you need confidence and being assured of yourself, being sure of yourself. Apparently, I haven't had enough coffee, people. All right, we're going to move on from that. But what I'm trying to say is don't let your ego trip you up. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, and then moving forward, the Wheel of Fortune, taking control and fulfilling the steps you need to take you to your destiny. You took a chance on something. I mean, you tell me. What did y'all take a chance on? You're accepting the change. I love this card. I love how they're like twirling they're both working at turning the wheel, and then there's the epiphany, it's a turning point for you. The turning point has come, and good things are coming from this. Let's see what your advice is. The Knight of Wands, again a fire sign, so be careful again with the ego. And I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but and the sun is also a fire sign. I think it's what's happening though is it may be working in a good way. For example, it's giving you the confidence to move forward and do the things that you need to do for yourself, and not worrying about others, or not worrying about what other people may think about what you're doing. I don't know. You Taurus, Gemini, Cuspers, you tell me. Okay? You tell me if any of this resonates. And if so, how? Tell me in the comments down below. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. And again, comment down below. Would love to have you as part of the tribe if you are. All right. At the end of this, we are going to get an oracle card that will give you some future advice moving forward. So hang around for that. Let's see what we have at the Ten of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Somebody is trying. Somebody is trying to mess with. They're not liking. They don't like that you've moved on. They don't like that you've gotten a promotion or a job. Something. There are other people who are trying to, I don't want to say sabotage. The Five of Wands is like conflict, but it's not huge conflict. But somebody's trying to mess with your success. Mess with your success. Interesting, it rhymes too. Someone's trying to mess with your success. Okay, and the Justice card. Two of Wands. Wait, hold on. The Justice card here, I'm hearing for some of you, is if there are people that are trying to mess with you, the karma's going to bite them in the arse. So YouTube doesn't get mad, I'm going to behave. That's just not my style, but you know. With the Two of Wands here, you're preparing, you're planning for something. You're trying to decide which way you want to go on this. But there's something that maybe you've wanted to do and weren't able to do before. Well, let's see with the Strength card. Four of Pentacles. It's taking a lot of strength for you to let go. For some of you. For others of you, it's almost as if the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles is not letting go of what it is that you truly want, what you truly believe, not letting the others sway your opinion or your actions. You're standing your ground, basically. I mean, maybe it's both for all of you. Maybe it's been difficult to let go, but you're standing your ground and you're doing it. And let's see, this King of Wands now. Let's see what the energy is. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, that's a good energy with the King of Wands, because the Page of Pentacles is a very, they're like a student. And they're going to study hard. They're going to do what it takes to get to where they want to be. They're like an apprentice who just does everything they possibly can to learn about whatever it is they want to do so they can get to the next level. So this King of Wands may actually, instead of being ego, okay, for some of you, may be, well, tapping into the confidence, but being loyal and being staying focused, focusing on what you want, seeing the benefit in that, seeing the what's the word I'm looking for here? The I don't know. The King of Wands will see the I can't think of the word. They always see the good. I'm just going to say the good because I can't think right now for the word that I'm looking for. They see the good in things and they see opportunities in things. Now, if it's not something that looks like it's going to benefit them, they're going to let it go. But if it looks like it's going to be something that could definitely pan out and almost like an investment, so to speak, they are going to put all their energy towards that, which is also the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is like a starting this new goal. So it's like you're starting this new life for yourself or this new phase of your life, and you're getting towards the Wheel of Fortune, which is, like I said, turning in your favor. It's a turning point, and this Wheel of Fortune is turning to the King of Cups. So you're feeling really good about this, but you're also being logical. So I love this because the King of Cups is the water sign. So it's like the feelings you have internally. And the Taurus, part of the Taurus Gemini Cuspers is your grounded thinker. So you're thinking and staying grounded, not getting too crazy, putting all your ducks in a row, making sure you do this exactly the way at the Page of Pentacles. That's the Page of Pentacles there. And then you have the Gemini side, which is the creative and curious, trying to figure things out, very witty. They're very, very much into their intellect and reading up on things. Um, you know what I mean? So it's a good balance between everything. So with this Knight of Wands, this is having the courage and the wherewithal to go forward and go after. You're on a quest, going after what you want. Ah, the High Priestess. Well, isn't that beautiful? We'll get to the bottom of the deck in a minute. The High Priestess. I'm loving this. Is you're finally seeing the inner wisdom that you have, that you all possess. We all possess it. Okay? Some of us may not see it as well as others. We all have different phases of our journeys. Everyone's is different. Some of us get there sooner than others, but that's okay. We all eventually, especially if we work at it, we will get there. And the High Priestess is being in touch with your inner wisdom, your higher self, your soul. And it's taking that and using that to your advantage to go forward to what you want, your quest. There's the Ten of Pentacles again. So before I move on from this Ten of Pentacles here is the graduation card to me. You've learned your lesson. Whatever lesson you had to learn, you have now learned it, and now you are moving forward to the next phase of this. The Queen of Cups, being in touch with what you truly want, your internal self. The Three of Cups, celebrating me, myself, and I is what I'm hearing there. And there, we'll stop at there's the Justice card. We'll stop at the Justice card. There's the Devil. Okay. The Hierophant first. There's the spiritual lesson right there for you. Justice. You've learned your lesson. You've balanced out now. Justice will prevail because you see the truth now. You've actually seen what you were meant to see. And this devil here is here to, see, there's the dark, but underneath the devil is the light. Don't let this devil stop you from what you're meant to do. The devil's trying to mess with you. Listen, he's trying to mess with me, man. Spiritual sabotage all over the place. I can't even tell you. This past week, I'm not going to get into it, but it's just so amazing how he works very hard to keep me from doing these readings. I'll tell you. Not going to stop me. I'm a water sign on the cusp of, I'm a Cancer cusp of Leo. That's why I do cusp readings. I'm a cusper myself. But I have an Aries moon and I have a lot of fire in my chart. I have fire and air in my chart. So I am a Cancer, but I'm not your typical Cancer. And I'm pretty mellow, But if you mess with me or if you tell me I can't, oh, you just wait. You just wait and watch. Are you guys all out like that? If somebody tells you you can't do something, I know Taurians can be a bit stubborn. And Geminis are very clever in how they can get what they want. I know a lot of Geminis. Okay. Anyways, thank you again for tuning in, my Taurus Gemini Cuspers. I do these cusp readings regularly. I mean, I don't do them like I do them. I'd like to be able to do more of them. So I do them the month, whatever month that cusp is. That's when I do that reading. That makes sense. But I do Monday through Friday. I do daily reads. Come check it out. I release them in the morning, but they're good for any day. Ooh, ooh, look at that. We're gonna do this. This one came up first, and then that one's underneath. You are the spell. The magic begins within. The magic begins within. I love that. Just take a look at that card. This is you manifesting what you want. You are the spell. The magic begins within. There's that high priestess card. The higher wisdom. The universe only removes what no longer serves your magic. Well, isn't that weird that both cards have magic on them? So whatever you've removed from your life recently, some of you, the universe has given you that push. You've learned that lesson. They remove, and if something in your life that was removed from you that you didn't even do yourself, and you thought, why did that happen? Well, it's not serving your magic. There's a reason for, they say everything happens for a reason. I know it's cheesy and cliche, but it really is true. You are the spell. The magic begins. Remember that. The magic begins within. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what's going on around you, you have the magic within. And bottom of the deck, be still. The universe is rearranging everything in your favor. My beautiful people, that is what I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, please. Subscribe, and I will see you hopefully during the week or in the next one. All right? Peace out.